the Whittier Tech School Committee for Wednesday, June 10th to order. Call the roll.
Mr. Early.
Present.
Ms. Sullivan.
Present.
Mr. Rossi. Ms. Coppinger.
Here.
Ms. Basilea.
Here.
Mr. Paglia.
Here.
Ms. Fenn.
Here.
Ms. Kalina.
Here.
Ms. Lowell.
Here.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Here.
Mr. Slavoski.
Here.
And the chair.
Here. All right. For those attending tonight's meeting, should be aware that the meeting is being audio and video recorded by Whittier Tech. Any audience members who wish to record any part of the meeting must inform the chairperson, who will announce the recording. This is to comply with Mass YPAP statute. Do you have anybody recording anything? None. So first order of business. Pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Public comment. Written public comments can also be submitted to the chair through the superintendent's office and will be read by the chair at the meeting. Written comments must be submitted by the noon time on the day of the school committee meeting. Do we have any written comments? No written comments. Do we have any public comment? I saw no one signed up. Anybody have a public comment? I see no public comment. So, first order of business, approval of minutes for the May 13th, 2026 regular school committee meeting. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion, any comments, concerns? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilea.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Here. Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, it passes. Payment of bills, financial report, treasurer's report, Mr. Kevin Mahoney. I need a motion to approve that.
Motion to approve.
Ms. True, second?
Second.
Second, Mrs. Slavoski. Any comments, concerns, discussion? Call the roll.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilea.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, it passes. Annual vote to borrow from time to time if necessary. A little more explanation on that.
Sure, every year, as we switch from our yearly budget from the 25-26 year to the 26-27 year, there may be a need for us to borrow money. We do this annually, and I can tell you that in the 10 years I've been the superintendent, we have not had to use this, but it's more of a kind of a just in case.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve to allow the annual vote to borrow money from time to time?
So moved.
Seconded?
Second.
Question. So, what revenues are you using in like July? Because a lot of money, you have no idea is coming in.
Right, so that's where we hope that the cities and towns have passed their budget and that we're able
Right,
to move
okay.
those funds.
So
that's-
you're living off the town contribution
Right.
before the state has their act together.
Mhm.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilea.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. Alrighty, communications, student representative report, Skylar Sayre, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Superintendent Lynch, and the members of the school committee. Spring sports have been a success this year. Girls softball finished with a 9-11 record. The team made great strides with having 8 freshmen on the varsity roster. The growth and improvement this year will lead us to a bright future. Boys varsity baseball finished with a 5-13 record. We had a young team with a young pitching staff that worked hard all season long. The team competed hard and looks to improve on this season's record for next year. The volleyball 3-year program had a great season, winning the conference title and making the state tournament. They are looking next year to continue their winning ways. The boys and girls track team had a very successful season, seeing 4 school records set, the league MVP selected from our girls program, and sending a number of athletes into our state divisional championships this season. The numbers on the team this past season were the highest they've ever been, with almost all returning next season. The girls lacrosse team had many first players join our program this year. The team made great progress and growth throughout the season. They ended the season on a positive note with 2 wins. The boys lacrosse team adjusted well to many changes this season, including a new coaching staff, new systems, and players in different roles. The team worked hard, showed growth throughout the year, and finished with just 1 win short of the playoffs. The future looks bright for the next season. The clubs were very active and successful this year as well. Student government recently held successful class elections and are excited to welcome both returning and new officers for next year. Congratulations to all who participated. They also enjoyed celebrating our teachers during the Teacher Appreciation Week in May. Multicultural Club had a successful culture night for the 3rd year in a row. Other activities they participated in included Hispanic Heritage Month, supporting My Name, My Identity, volunteering at Open House, running their Coats for Kids drive, recognizing custodial staff with Valentine Angelitos, and promoting cultural awareness through presentations and discussions. They thank you for your support. GSA ended the year with a Pride Party on June 8th to celebrate all of our students. Students were able to play games and socialize with one another during this time, and encouraged peers to join other clubs apart, including drama and art clubs. Students also discussed community resources and activities. Interact Club finished the year with a guest speaker from Forever Friends International to plan a service project for next year. They will be serving community meals on June 22nd. Skills USA had a very successful year this year. From June 1st to June 6th, 5 students represented the school at the Skills USA National Leadership and Skills Conference in Atlanta, Georgia, competing in the Health Knowledge Bowl and Marine Service Technology. While no medals were earned, students and advisors gained valuable experience and knowledge that will benefit future competitions and programs. The Drama Club's 2025-2026 school year was one of the most successful years to date. They were able to stage the first student-directed one-act play night, a coffee house talent show, a senior talent show, and a well-received production of the Addams Family musical. They had a terrific group of seniors who they will miss, but the group of underclassmen remaining is involved and ready to take on leadership roles. The Yearbook Club has distributed all the yearbooks to the students. Through ad sales and negotiated discounts, the yearbook generated $8,257 in saving, reducing the district's pricing costs by more than 50%. Poetry Club were sad to lose their seniors. During their last meeting, the students shared more original poetry and what they loved about writing and critiquing each other's work. And they also talked about their future writing goals. Environmental Club had a great year, completing several educational projects, including Leave the Leaves, environmental awareness displays, and promoting No Mow May. In May, members partnered with the Haverhill Conservation Department for their annual campus cleanup and collected nearly 72 pounds of trash. Next year, the club hopes to begin building a pollinator garden for the school grounds. The Ski and Snowboard Club had another successful year on the slopes. With Mother Nature providing them with more than enough snow, they were able to go to Pleasant Mountain, Maine, Gunstock Mountain, New Hampshire, and Wachusett Mountain in Massachusetts during the months of January, February, and March. Peer-to-Peer Club had another successful year. They had a towel and blanket drive, then they donated 7 bags to the MSPCA. They also created Valentine's Day cards for residents at a local nursing home. The group is looking forward to expanding its activities and community service opportunities in the next year. Peer Leadership conducted another successful year. With 28 student leaders graduating and joining the ranks of Whittier Tech alumni, they continue to have strong participation among current sophomore and junior leaders, while recruitment efforts for new members are already underway. Planning has also begun for the 2026-2027 school year, including events for the class of 2030. Model United Nations participated in 2 conferences this year at Northeastern University and UMass Lowell. Students represented Whittier Tech as well, collaborating with peers from across the region, engaging in meaningful discussions, and contributing to successful committee resolutions. The Journalism Club will publish their 5th and final issue of the Wildcats magazine this week, increasing from 4 issues per year. Collaboration with the visual storytelling and journalism electives, along with new cameras from DVC, which helped enhance photo coverage. They look forward to building on the success next year. Chess Club had a great year with growing student interest, several in-house tournaments, and their longest level of play yet. With record participation from 9th graders, the future is looking bright. One final tournament will be held to crown a new school champion. We thank all the students, advisors, and coaches who helped our sports and clubs be successful this year.
Wow. That was a lot.
It's been a busy year.
Quite the recap. All right, 2025-26 retiree recognition, Superintendent Lynch.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Tonight, I have the honor of recognizing some of our best faculty members that are planning on retiring and going on to that next chapter in their lives. So first, I would like to honor Jean Thomas. Jean? So Jean has been an automotive instructor here at Whittier since August 23rd, 2005. So it's been 21 years here at Whittier Tech. You have turned out amazing mechanics over the years and through the Merrimack Valley, and I just truly want to thank you for all of your time and patience. And it's a very large shop if you've ever been down there, so he certainly put in his steps and gotten his, had his walking shoes on for many years. And I just really want to say thank you for all you've done for the kids of Whittier Tech during that time. So thank you. Next, I have Kathy Castronellis, who has been a math instructor. So 1 year longer than Jean Thomas. You've been here since 2004 as a math instructor. Kathy is somebody who always has a smile on her face. She has been, almost all the time, she has been a Groveland Select person for many, many years. And it's always nice when I go to a Groveland Town meeting to see a friendly face. Kathy is also, if you can't tell, a tennis player. So, yes, nice guns there. And I know that she's looking forward to retirement and playing more tennis. And I hope you have a wonderful retirement and enjoy your time with your husband and playing that game that you love so much. And maybe I'll get out there with you someday. We'll be doubles partners or something. So congratulations, Kathy. Next, I have Chitza Baringa. Chitza? You guys all came about the same time. Chitza's been with us since January 2nd, 2001. You came the day after New Year's in 2001. Wow. Chitza's been our culinary instructor, so many of the tasty treats that we have on Wednesdays are because of Chitza.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
So good.
I owe 10 pounds to you. Thank you very much. I actually try to avoid culinary as much as possible because it's so good. So Chitza has grandchildren, and I think they live in Amesbury, and actually when they come to visit Chitza here at school, they just scream for him, and it's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. And I know he is planning on spending more time with his grandchildren, hopefully cooking. We won't take a step away from that, but I really hope that you have a wonderful retirement. You've always been wonderful to me when I come down here, and that service organization, you really do believe in that, and I just wish you a wonderful, healthy retirement. So thank you, Chitza. Next, I don't know who to do this first. Can I do Jane and Paul together?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Jane and Paul Moskovich. They too live in our community. So Jane has been a health instructor at Whittier Tech since 1999. You can't be that old, Jane. And Paul has been a vocational coordinator, but was an instructor here in advanced manufacturing or machine shop since 1997. So these are two career educators that have really made a difference at Whittier Tech. Skills USA, I can't say enough about what they have done for Skills USA under their leadership. They take kids on field trips. They set it all up. It is so much work, and they have just done an amazing job on something that I truly love and love the the competition. And Jane's shaking her head because you have to love it. And I know Jane and Paul do love it. They just got back from Atlanta on Saturday, and boy, do they have stories. But again, you've really made an impact on kids. These two, they're always telling me they're going to their former students' weddings, which I think is so amazing that they keep that connection with the kids. They actually sent me a picture the other day, and I was like, where are you? And at a student's wedding. So congratulations on your retirement. You two have been invaluable to many things as a vocational coordinator and as a cluster chair and health assisting teacher. You've done amazing work and really done an amazing job turning out a great workforce for our region. And personally and professionally, I wish you nothing but the best and the best of health, which I think is the most important, and enjoy your retirement, because I know you're going to be traveling. I know that's like number one on Jane's list at least, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least is Kara Cosmas, our business manager. You all know Kara. So Kara's been with us since 2013, July 1st, 2013. Prior to that, she was the business manager in Haverhill. I know she would tell you that Whittier was way better than Haverhill. At least I hope so. Kara has done amazing work at Whittier. She's been in charge of the maintenance department, the food service department, and the transportation department. She's also been very involved in her community of Haverhill. As many of you know, she's been involved with the Y. She's been involved with the Wadley Foundation. She's been involved with the Mayor's House. She has me go to more things.
Greek church.
Yes, in the Greek church. But most importantly, the foundation here at Whittier Tech. And she's really been kind of the cheerleader for that foundation, and really we've been able to give amazing scholarships to our kids because of that in the golf tournament. So thank you, Kara, for all that you've done for Whittier Tech at your last official meeting here at Whittier Tech. So thank you. Does anybody want to say anything? Oh, you're all shy. Jane, when is this you ever shy? Wait, Paul's going to say a couple things.
I didn't prepare anything, but 29 years has gone by so quickly. Some of you are new, some of you have been around for a long time, Dickie, but I just want to say thank you for supporting the staff and supporting us as part of the staff, and the last 6 years as administrator. Thank you, Superintendent Lynch and the school board. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Paul.
Very nice. Next is Mr. Chris Laganis, Assistant Superintendent Principal.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, Superintendent Lynch, rest of the school committee members. I just want to say thank you guys too as well for an amazing run. I've been here for most of it, so it's awesome to have you aboard. And don't worry, Paul, I will get you at one of the roasts for your retirement, so then we'll save that for another time. And Kara, I already got you, so you're all set. Anyway, principal's report, I just want to tell you, final couple weeks here, believe it or not. It feels like we're in summertime. But the final weeks, I would like to provide you with an update on several of the areas. Students recently finished their MCAS testing, and we thank the staff for their efforts. And the MCAS guru over here, she's still going, my associate Katrina Jensen. And while maintaining a productive learning environment, final exams are approaching, and reminders are out there for schedules and expectations. So we're not done yet, thanks to Mother Nature. Attendance also, Saturday school, just a reminder for everybody, our attendance recovery program continues to provide students with opportunities to recover attendance hours and remain on track academically. Attendance at recent Saturday sessions has remained really steady, and which is awesome. So the kids are getting their academic time on Saturdays, as well as some of the time they missed, obviously some of the days too in attendance. So one more Saturday left. So don't forget, and hopefully that's out there on the air. Our school community, part of our ongoing commitment to fostering a positive school culture, we continue to promote kindness, gratitude, community engagement. Staff members are now, we're talking, and our admin and Maureen, also regarding recommended summer school reading and summer book reading, I should say, and book sharing initiatives for professional growth for all of us. So we'll have our institute this summer, thanks to Maureen, and keep continuing to move on. On Saturday, June 6th, you heard I just want to congratulate the Skills USA and the Muscoviches left, and I know Maureen congratulate them. What an amazing time, and the kids that went out there, and we thank the staff and what you've done for the kids, and it takes a lot of sacrifice, as we know. And truly, the Muscoviches love children, because and I know, and Maureen can tell you, because you've been on the trips, that's a lot. So we thank everybody for doing that. So just important dates, if you want to pencil them in. Some of them don't pertain to you, but 11th, that's Thursday, is our final sports banquet for the spring. The 15th, 16th exams, 17, 18 exams. Friday the 19th, we have Juneteenth off, and then we come back June 22nd, last day for students, June 23rd, last day for teachers. It sounds late, June 23rd, but we're getting there. Additionally, registration for fall sports is open, and we, as we conclude the 2026 upcoming school year, I'd like to just thank our students, our staff, our family members, our school committee, my superintendent, and all the staff for just remain focused on supporting kids through the final assessments and accomplishments that have gone on, and preparing for a successful transition to next year. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but we're almost done, and pretty soon we turn the page and we're off. So thank you everyone for that. That's all I have.
Thank you very much, sir. Anybody have any comments, questions for him?
Thank you.
Graduation was lovely.
Thank you. Yeah, great graduation. Thanks for attending. It was amazing. So we lucked out Mother Nature too, right? Maureen and everything. So thank you.
All right, business manager, Ms. Cosmos.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, Madam Superintendent. A couple of pieces of information for you this evening. You'll have in your packet the donations we received for the last 6 months. As always, Whittier Tech, we're so fortunate and grateful to be the recipient of donations from our generous individuals who are members of our community and businesses. But in accordance with school committee policy, and as outlined in the menu that I've included for you, we're respectfully requesting that you accept 7 donations that totaled $12,000.
All right. Do I have a motion to accept the donations?
I make a
Motion to
motion.
accept?
Motion to accept, second? Second. All right. Any questions or comments regarding the donations? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilio?
Yes.
Ms. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Penn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bowe?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, it passes.
We also have some new scholarships this year. I'm on the Corporators Board at Pentucket Bank, which is part of River Run. And the first time I met Lloyd Ham, who is the CEO of River Run, he said, I want to do something for the vocational kids. And we talked about it for a couple of years. Excuse me. And about literally 10 days before graduation, I got a call from Leanne Eastman, who's one of the vice presidents there, and she said, we have 5 awards of $2,000 we want to give to your students, but they have to be going directly into the workforce from their trade, which I thought was great. We had been talking about it, and it happened. And so Pentucket Bank, along with River Run Bank Corp., they created an Opportunity Award Scholarship Program. They generously donated $10,000 to us for the purpose of awarding 5 $2,000 awards to our 2026 graduates that are entering full-time employment in a trade or technical field. The Pentucket Bank River Run Career Kickstarter Scholarship, that's a lot to say. It is intended to help these students offset the initial costs of launching one's career with things such as tools, equipment, certifications, and transportation. We would like to thank Pentucket Bank River Run for their generous donation, and we request that you accept their scholarship donation. they believe that they do want to continue it. So they're hoping actually that they can even increase it more in future years. So that would be great.
Excellent. Do I have a motion to accept the scholarship?
Motion to accept.
Seconded.
Any questions, concerns? Call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilio?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Passes.
And for informational purposes, we do have someone who takes care of the wastewater plant, but we are required by law to have someone do compliance monitoring. So we put out a bid result for our compliance monitoring for a 3-year period. Martinage Engineering's Associates was the lowest bidder for the wastewater compliance monitoring and professional engineer consulting services. Their total bid was $148,915 for the 3-year period that begins this July and ends in June of 2029. That's all I have for official information. This is my last kind of official meeting. In the next meeting, I will be here because I'm through August, but Angus will be here as well. Maureen was right. This was the best move I ever made. I loved all my jobs. I loved working in the CPA firm. I loved working for Haverhill Public, but this is a special place, and all of you are so special. This school committee, past and present, has been so supportive to both the superintendent, the principal, the associate principal, me. Everybody in this building has been great. It has been a wonderful, wonderful place to work. I have loved coming to work every day. You know how they say, if you love what you do, you never go to work a day in your life, and that's kind of the way it's been here. So I leave kind of bittersweet. I leave a job that I love, but I know that I'll be staying in touch, and I'll be staying in touch with some of you too, probably. But it's been a great, great time. I hope that I left it a little bit better financially than when I got here. That's what I hope. It's always been about the kids. What's the best thing to do about the kids? We tried to do the best that we could, giving the kids what they need, giving the staff what they need, and I think working together with a wonderful administrative team and our wonderful staff here, I think we've done a really good job with that. So I thank you for all your support. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I just wanted to make sure that I said that to all of you. Thank you so much.
All right, reports and recommendations of the superintendent. Madam Superintendent.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. On Thursday, May 14th, I attended the early college graduation ceremony at Northern Essex Community College along with Lindsay Cravetti, Julie Cross, and Katrina Jensen. We were able to give their students their certificates on stage, and I have to say Northern Essex Community College always does an amazing job on this celebration. And usually it's a beautiful sunny day. This day it rained as hard as I've ever seen it rain. You almost couldn't hear the students because on the microphones because it was raining so hard. But it truly was an amazing event, and it's truly amazing to be able to celebrate our kids receiving college credit. On Friday, May 15th, I attended the Whittier Tech Northern Essex Community Working Group along with Chris Laganis, Jen Ball, the President's Chief of Staff, Elizabeth Bennett, Northern Essex CT Coordinator, and Mike McCarthy, Northern Essex CFO. We continue to just talk about what a possible project would look like, what are the opportunities, what are the obstacles, and we just have really great conversations as we continue to work towards that goal. On Monday, May 18th, I attended the Kiwanis Scholarship Tradesperson of the Year luncheon here at Whittier Tech. Rich Perselli is the president of the Kiwanis, and he's back there. Rich, I hope you're hearing me. And he and Kara Cosmas do an amazing job celebrating our kids with scholarships and tools. And it's a really nice luncheon that, again, put on by our culinary department here, but celebrating our kids. And I got to say, the month of May has just been really amazing, celebrating the accomplishments of our seniors. On Monday, May 18th, I attended the Salisbury Town Meeting along with Kara Cosmas, and they did approve our budget. On Wednesday, May 20th, I attended the Regional Agreement Amendment Committee meeting. On Wednesday, May 20th, I attended the art show here at Whittier Tech. This was our first ever, and I hope our annual art show. Our students truly showed their talent, and I want to thank Paul Murray, our amazing art teacher, for the celebration of our students' work. It was really nice, and you know, I don't get to see it all the time, but when it was all laid out like that, it really, what an amazing event, and the kids and the staff were truly amazing. On Wednesday, May 20th, I attended Honors Night. It was a great evening celebrating the pinning of our CNA students, honor students, and perfect attendance, along with some Skills USA students, and I want to thank Dick Early for attending this event. On Thursday, May 21st, I attended the Amesbury City Council meeting along with Kara Cosmas and Sandy Coppinger. Thank you for attending this meeting along with me. On Friday, May 22nd, I attended the North Shore Superintendent's Roundtable. We had a very interesting meeting with the head of the Massachusetts Interscholastic Association, MIAA. And we discussed concerns about high school sports and tournaments. You know, a lot of times when we have a tournament, our students have to travel so far away. Is there a way that they're not spending 2 hours on a bus having tournaments? So those were some of the discussions that we had with the chair of the MIAA. On Tuesday, May 26th, I attended the prom at the Sea Glass in Salisbury. It was an amazing night, and I couldn't have been more proud of how our students behaved at the event. I want to publicly thank our class advisors, Alex Valhouli, Kristen Bucko, and Melissa Cook. Putting on a prom, an event like this, is a huge job, and I want to thank them for their efforts. Everything went off flawlessly. On Thursday, May 28th, I attended the Whittier Tech's graduation ceremony. Thank you for so many of you for attending that event. It was another amazing event. I want to thank our guest speaker, Mayor Cassandra Gove, for an inspiring speech. And honestly, I do not think the night could have been any better. Maybe a tad warmer. It was a little cold there towards the end.
A little less wind.
Yeah, a little less wind, yes. Yeah, the pictures, everyone's hair is. Everyone had the Beyonce hair going at that point. On Monday, June 8th, I attended the MSBA Whittier monthly check-in call. They want an update on where we at with the regional agreement and to check in as to whether we're ready to move on into the feasibility stage, which we would be invited into that meeting with MSBA on June 24th. On Monday, June 8th, I attended the Haverhill City Council meeting along with Kara Cosmas. They did vote to approve our budget at that meeting. Today, I attended the Regional Amendment Committee meeting. It was a long meeting, and they voted on where they stood within the regional agreement. Both the chair and I asked the group to clarify, chair meaning Mr. Fitzgerald, whether they thought we were ready to move into the feasibility study phase. Most encouraged us to move forward and felt that we were ready. So I don't know if you want to give an update or any of the members that were at that meeting, but I thought it was a productive meeting.
Yeah, it started out a little slow. You know, a lot of talk with no real movement. Finally, I believe it was Mayor Gove that said, you know, can we kind of make some movement and get someplace? And they started taking the questionnaires to take a vote on certain issues. They had 20 questions. They started that, and you could start to see where the sticking points definitely were. And it basically boils down to, I'd say, probably 3 areas were the sticking points. And towards the end, it kind of ended on a much needed uptick where Ms. Lynch and I both, we put forth that, hey, are we in, are we out, where are we going with this, are we ready or not? And that's when things really started to get shaken up some, and I think it opened people's eyes to, hey, we're gonna be doing something, we need to be doing something, are we in or are we out? And that's when I think it started to really move, and it kind of came through, I felt very much more positive. Because for a little bit there, I was thinking, I might be talking to you today about maybe pulling out if they're not gonna get to where we need to be, because I don't wanna waste $2.5 million, as does Ms. Lynch or anybody else, obviously. So that was my take. I don't know if it's either, or heard if you have any different take on it, but I think that kind of rounds it out. So,
No,
but
I would also add, what I got from this meeting, it's all about the communities coming together and compromising. That's the only way this thing is gonna get resolved and how this project's gonna move forward. The communities have to give something up in order to get what we want, and our final hopeful project is to see our building get moved to Northern Essex. And it's gonna be tough if nothing changes. So I think great compromise. I think that was really heard today in the meeting. I think communities finally came to the realization that we need something to change, and it's just a question of who's gonna step up first and do it.
it always takes that first person to break the ice to get things rolling.
Right, I think it was good because some of them said, this cannot fail. You know, they said, this can't fail, we have to get this moving in the right direction. So they all recognize that we need a school and hope the kids did that, so it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was a productive meeting, and I think we all know what we need to do for the next meeting, and, you know, I again walked in feeling very much like Mr. Fitzgerald and left feeling very hopeful, which, that's really great, because, again, $2.5 million is a lot of taxpayer money that we could use to fix this building if communities didn't feel like they were, you know, felt like we were ready and that we were ready to take on this, you know, feasibility study. And I was happy that several people spoke up and said, I think we're ready. So we're moving forward.
Yeah. There was a lot of unanimous votes. Everybody agreed, a lot of agreement today, so it was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to ask a question, what were some of the votes?
I didn't bring it with me. There were about 20 votes.
For the unanimous ones especially.
The unanimous,
Was more, instead
More
of,
that we need to do
100%,
something.
right, instead of 100% approval, you know, 2/3 approval for a lot
Yep,
of the voting
yep,
and
yep.
stuff, whereas some of the stuff now, a good amount of it is unanimous. They all agreed that we can change that to 2/3. I think that was the majority of the approval, but.
yeah, I think like
there's a few
2/3 for
others.
operational, you know, budget. A lot of things that we currently have, some things they wanted to change, for instance, who appoints the Whittier Tech School Committee. They wanted that to be the select boards and the mayors. So that was one of the things that they all agreed on that. They didn't feel like the school committee should be the ones that are voting for the Whittier Tech School Committee. I think that was unanimous.
Yeah.
But then it was, you know, is it, you know, do we continue to have the two cities have two representatives and the towns have one? So those were some things that weren't necessarily unanimous, but they were close.
They were close.
There wasn't a lot of, the biggest issue is the capital expenses, and, I think that's the biggest issue, and
Right,
that's, you know,
and right, and as.
We haven't jumped yet.
Right, I mean, they just have to understand that in order to move forward, they all have to give a little bit, you know, they're all doing what's right for the positions they are in, looking out for their cities and towns, and it's understood by all the members that are there, that are looking out for their towns, and they understand the others' point of view, but again, we need that one person to break a little bit to get the ball rolling.
and I think it's important to note that the regional agreement that they are working on is only for us to go to Northern Essex Community College. They really, everyone feels that is the opportunity for us, for not only for our kids, but also fiscally, that is the best opportunity. We know how much a building here would cost. We did that already. There's opportunity with shared space, with the wastewater treatment plant, logging into the sewer system. There's just a lot of opportunity with us at Northern Essex. But I like the fiscal reasons. I also like the student reasons, right? Providing opportunities for kids, providing them an ability to receive a 2-year degree, and being able to work with the college, I think, again, provides a real great opportunity for us, so, for our kids.
Mr. Earl?
I'm happy that there's a rack, you know, all the communities, everybody get together. Recently, I went into a little restaurant. Somebody comes up to me and said, I heard you're not building, Whittier's not gonna build. And I brought a little article, Mr. Chair has it, and it states right in there that, Mr. Chair, you wanna read what that thing said with the fake news? No, but it's bad that they come out with these articles.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, I did read through it.
Just read the heading on it.
I'll just read the heading, because
Yeah,
it's something that's
that's
not
all.
on the agenda, so I'll just read the heading for you. But basically it says Whittier fails to solve disagreements. I mean, flipping through it, it does quote some stuff from the April meeting and touched a little bit of the May stuff, but again, it's not 100% up to date. But again, I think each meeting might start a little slow, but I think they've been getting better week by week. And
Which is
I
great.
think we're definitely making progress, so,
Thank you.
yeah.
So another question on that. So, you'll be able to go to the school building, authority and saying, we've got people behind it, we're going on our next step. But of course, we know that there's a little friction there in the sense that the building authority wants us to explore all options with $2.5 million, and obviously, you know, we're laying down conditions which, you know, we all hope is the result. I mean, so are we gonna thread the needle, or are we gonna probably do the assessment all locations, and if for some reason the assessment comes up here, you know, like use this site as an example, then we have another bridge to cross.
So we have a fiscal responsibility to look at all four options.
Right.
And we need to do a good job looking at all four options, and we owe that to our community as well, right? So, but I think what people are excited about is the opportunity over in Northern Essex. So while there's that wonderful opportunity, we also have to be good fiscal agents of the taxpayers and make sure that we are looking at all of those options. So I think that's really important. We did already look at 3 of those options not too long ago, right? So we in many ways know what is going to be coming in front of us. That being said, we are doing a whole new study. We're not using that former study. We're doing a whole new study so that when we go out and ask our community to support whatever that option is, we can truly say, we have looked at everything, and this is the best option. This is the most fiscally conservative option, and this is the best option for Whittier Tech.
And my other question, if I could, and members of the RAC understand that. They understand the dynamic that we will be evaluating all sites.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Absolutely. Joanne?
No, on this subject, I think it's really good that the website now has, under Building the Future of Whittier, exact information about who is on the rack, what the purpose is. There's a lot of good information, so I was really thrilled to be able to go there and just go, oh, and just press a button and know exactly where the minutes are and everything. That was great. So I just want to make sure everybody knows you can get that information there, the real information, and the most current and updated information.
Yeah, thank you. We spent some time. I want to actually say Deb Santos, I said, this isn't right. We got to fix it. It needs to be way more user-friendly. And so she kind of took on that task. So I really want to thank Deb Santos, one of our instructors, for taking that on for me. But that will be, it's important that that is updated continuously. It can't be something that's only updated every couple months. It has to be something that is continuously updated. So we're working on a system to make sure that that happens.
Yeah, it's great. It was successful. Yeah.
I went to
Good
the
job.
website today and thought it was really good too.
Yeah.
I like hearing that feedback. That's good feedback.
You were very cute doing your little talk.
Oh, I enjoyed the video too.
Thank you.
But now I gotta check it out.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
See?
you all have to go check.
I won't waste the whole meeting on it. Anything else? So tonight before you, I have attendance monitor. It's part of the school committee's responsibility to approve my recommendation or not approve my recommendation of Carly Kennedy as our attendance monitor.
Okay, so do I have a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendation for Carly Kennedy as the attendance monitor, effective August 31st, 2026?
So moved.
So moved, Mr. Bo, do I have a second?
Second?
I have any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan,
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilea.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Venn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bo.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, that passes. Is that all?
That is all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. All right, moving on, old business, we have no old business posted. New business, MASC, Mass Joint Conference Delegates. I believe this year it is in Danvers, Mass.
It is.
And last
So
year,
close.
who did we have last year? Sullivan and Drew, I believe, was the delegate and the alternate. Do we have anybody volunteering? It's much closer this year.
I'll do it for, because it's in Danvers, so. So much
great.
Yeah, no problem.
Who's the delegate?
So who's the delegate?
I don't know, yeah, Carol, do you want to be the delegate and I'll be your alternate?
you can
or
be the
You want me to be the
I
delegate?
don't wanna argue.
Is there anybody else that is interested?
Anybody else interested?
Okay, crickets, okay.
All right, so I need a motion to, approve and accept the delegate to the MASC Mass Joint Conference as Ms. True, being our delegate with the alternate being Ms. Sullivan. Do I have a motion? So moved by Mr. Paglia, do I have a second?
Second.
Second. Any other comments or concerns?
May
Call
I?
the roll.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilio.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia. Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell. Mr.
Yes.
Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Okay, superintendent evaluation results, we had this last month, we didn't have enough feedback in yet, and we still do not have quite a lot of feedback, and I will fall on the sword here, I did not do it, I thought I did, so I never did it, but I asked today, and she's like, no, you didn't, so. I'll own it, alright, so, I thought I completed, must have been a different one I did previous, so I will make sure I get that done tomorrow, guaranteed. Well, I would like to move this to the next meeting, if it's okay with everybody. Do I need a motion to do that? Or can I just do
And
it?
we're just gonna, just have the results in, right?
No, okay, so we will just move that to the next meeting. We'll hopefully have the results. Those who haven't done it, if you're not sure if you've done it, Lisa can probably let you know, yes or no, if someone's done it or not. We'll put you on the spot here, I apologize.
I have a list.
She has a list, so.
Read out loud now.
I was pretty confident I did, so if nobody's confident, they know for certain, great, but I thought I did it, and I found out otherwise, so I apologize. So, yeah. The summer meeting schedule, moving on, our next meeting is in July.
I would like to make a motion to forego the July 8th meeting unless there should be an urgent matter that should warrant one.
Second.
Second, okay, do we have any comments, questions, concern? My only thing is, again, if there's something that urgent comes up, we can always reach out and put it out to everybody. It's a typical thing we do, so no other concerns, seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early.
No.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilio.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. We will forego next month's meeting, and we'll have a meeting in August. If something comes up, we will reach out to all and put something together. Next, I will need a motion for some RAC nominees. Obviously, as this goes on, some people change jobs and they fall off from the town's point of view, and they have to reappoint others. So I have one Mr. Wayne Adams from Merrimack, one Mr. Brendan Sweeney from Ipswich, and one Sharif Zeid from Newburyport. I need a motion for us to approve them being on the RAC subcommittee.
Motion to approve?
Ms. Truitt?
Second.
Second by Mr. Conlon. Any questions, concerns, comments with it?
We're grateful that they want to serve.
So, seeing no other, call the roll, please.
Mr. Early.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilio.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kalina.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. True.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes.
So I do think it's important to note that Sharif Zeid is the alternate for Newburyport. The other two are the main
They added.
We should
they
have
added.
clarified that.
Yeah.
people.
Alright, next, items not reasonably anticipated of the chair, 48 hours in advance of the meeting. I have nothing, over the rack, that's all I really wanted to talk about, we covered that fairly well. So, reports of the special committees, the executive, we have nothing, I don't think we have anything coming, if I'm correct. The executive, nothing. Instructional personnel, Ms. True.
I'm not sure, Desi is supposed to have graduation requirements out in June, so maybe
I would
we
like
look-
to have an instructional, because there's a class too that I would like us to go over with, that would like to put in for the schedule next
Okay.
year. So if we can do an instructional,
In June.
if we could do it in June, that would be
Okay.
fabulous. Lisa, do you remember what dates I had?
I know, let's see.
Check my.
Sandy, are you on it? We shuffled,
So
we
June-
shuffled, so it wasn't.
I'm on it too.
Yes, right, okay, I know, I'm trying to remember who's on.
June 22nd, but I'm not here.
So what day's good?
Would June 29th or 30th be okay?
Probably.
Or June 22nd, 23rd?
29th.
I could only do the 22nd.
June
Okay, is that-
22nd
that's
work
a-
for everyone?
That's a Monday, right?
Yes.
Okay, June 22nd, yes?
At what time?
Want to do 4?
Oh, after, okay, yeah, after hours.
3:30.
Okay. 3:30? 3:30 on June 22nd?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, plant operations, we have not had a plant operations in a while, is there any need to have one?
I don't
right,
think so,
for the
but we will
summer?
definitely need to have one in August.
We definitely need to have one in August, that'll be the first meeting, we have to appoint a chair and everything
Yes.
still for that, so
Mhm.
definitely put something together in August for
Mhm.
that. Okay, salary negotiations, Mr. Early.
Yes, we will be talking about it after. In executive session.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna need to have a vote to approve the minutes
Okay,
of the previous session, so
Yep.
you have a motion for the approval,
all right, yes.
okay, and a second for that, to approve
Yes.
the minutes from the last meeting? Okay.
Second, it was
Second from
Patty.
Ms. Wolf, sorry. Any comments, questions on that? We will be going to executive session after regarding it, so, okay, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilea?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. All right, and I need a motion to approve the minutes of the executive session we were last in on May 20th, 2026. Do I have a motion to
So
approve those
moved.
minutes? So moved, Mr. Bo. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions, comments? Seeing none, call the roll, please.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilea?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Pass. Okay. All right, policy, Mr. Cesar Paglia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So first, I'd like a motion to approve the minutes of the May 27th, 2026 policy subcommittee.
Move to approve?
Second.
Second, Ms. O'Connor. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilea?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slavoski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Okay, so what we accomplished at our policy subcommittee, we basically just approved updated policies from the state that we don't have in our handbook that we had to just adopt. So all of those topics include access to buildings and grounds. These are all in your packet as well. Access to buildings and grounds, bus driver examination training, school choice, parent advisory councils, timeout, seclusion, and restraint of students, administration of medication to students, self-administration and self-carry of medications. So in the packet, there's areas that are highlighted that we had to add in that are not in our current handbook that we just had to basically make an addition for. So there's nothing really policy-wise we could decide on. It's all just state policy. I'm happy to answer any.
I don't have anything highlighted. Did you say there's space
Oh, maybe it was just highlighted.
That's the other.
Okay. Yeah, so this is just the updated policy that we, if superintendent has anything.
Highlighted ones.
So many of these are changes in laws. They're updated to make those changes. We reviewed the old policy. Some of them are new policies. And in many ways, we can't make too many changes to the legal piece of it. So at the bottom of each of the policy is the legal reference, if you want to see the legal reference. But we needed to move on this and have only one reading because we need to put this in our student parent handbook for the August meeting. So.
Okay.
Do we have everybody's trained, or the appropriate people are trained, like?
For restraint training,
Yeah, all
yes.
that.
So we have Trish Fleming, our assistant principal, every year. She trains the entire staff. They spend a 2 to 3 day doing some of that work, and there's also a small group that have further training than that.
I hope you don't have to use it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
We never use it. I had a question about.
So do we need a motion?
So I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules.
No, to pass the first reading.
Oh, I'd like to make a motion to pass the first reading.
Second.
Second, Sullivan. Any comments on
Yeah.
policies?
I just had this one question. I read through everything, and there was just one on page 44. I'm sorry to hold things up, but I just didn't understand it. It said schools are not authorized to make use of 105 CMR, which is a state authorization or a registration. And then it said for administration of emergency rescue meds during regular school activities. And I'm thinking, didn't I just read that we can do that as long as we, register, or the school nurses do that? So I didn't understand why that was written at the bottom. And I didn't know if it was just a mistake or I misunderstood,
Yeah.
but
So are you talking?
it's
on-
page 44 at the
But
very.
there's no pages here.
Oh, sorry, okay, it's
So
at the
I
very
don't-
bottom of the end of, the part about medications.
So the Department of Public Health Regulations 105 CMR. is
Yes,
that-
and that's at the, but it's a sentence by itself at the
Right.
very bottom. And it seemed, everything seemed okay until I got to that sentence, and I'm like, I'm not sure what that means.
Right. School districts are not authorized to make use of for the administration of emergency rescue or regular. Again, this is from the state and from the Board of Health that this is what we have to follow.
Right.
I've worked with the nurses to make sure that this is okay with them.
Yeah.
I don't know what CMR 700-03 is.
I don't either, but
so
it just said, that they're not authorized, and I'm like, they're not authorized? Yeah, sorry, so I just didn't know what that was, and.
I will find out and make
Oh,
sure that
okay,
it's.
all right.
I mean, it is a state regulation, the CMR is a state regulation, so Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got confused because it stated that we could administer things like Narcan and emergency meds, and then it says we can't, so.
Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. That's it, everything else looked great.
Okay. Do I have any other comments, questions regarding the first reading? No? Seeing none, call the roll.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilio?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Colonna?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bowe?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Okay. At this point, I'd like to suspend the rules, seeing how we just had a vote to not have next month's meeting, and we need these into the book for the August meeting. I'd like to suspend the rules and see if we can get a motion for the second reading now, in a second. Let's see if we can get them through, if nobody has any questions or concerns. So, do I have a motion for the second reading
So moved.
to have these into the handbook? Do I have a second? Second. Any questions or concerns, comments?
Not anymore.
All right, call the roll, please.
Mr. Early?
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilio?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Colonna?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bowe?
Yes.
Ms. Drew?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. Okay. All right. I don't need another meeting or anything, you're all set, should we policy?
No, I believe all the policies are updated
Okay.
for the calendar.
All right. Executive session, motion to vote to enter into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law 30A, Section 21A, for the following purpose, and will return to open session for a vote. Basically, to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, namely the 12-month staff, because the chair declares that an open session may have a detrimental effect on the negotiating positions of the committee, and to conduct contract negotiations with non-union personnel, namely the associate principal, because the chair declares that an open session may have a detrimental effect on the negotiating position of the committee. Do I have a motion to go into executive session? So moved by Mr. Patty, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Lowell. Any comments, questions? Please call the roll.
Mr. Early,
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan.
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger.
Yes.
Ms. Basilio.
Yes.
Mr. Paglia.
Yes.
Ms. Fenn.
Yes.
Ms. Kleiner.
Yes.
Ms. Lowell.
Yes.
Mr. Bowe.
Yes.
Ms. Drew.
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor.
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski.
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. We're going to executive session. Why don't we take 5-10 minutes?
The lights are on.
alright, so now I just need another.
Just an executive, so they shut them off. She gives them a thumbs up. Yeah.
Was that with a thumbs up?
Yeah, the wasn't it for us or if it was for Rich
The
Purcell.
guy behind the curtain.
Yeah, Rich Purcell, exactly. The Wizard of Oz back there. Attention to that.
Okay, so we were in executive session and we voted to, talked about the 12-month salary for the non-union staff. I am gonna need a motion for approval of that. Do I have a motion to approve the, non-union personnel
Motion to
contract?
approve.
Motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none?
Mr. Early?
What's this for, the first part?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
first off.
Yes.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilea? Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes, passes. And I need another motion for the associate principal for the 5-year contract with 3.25% raise. Do I have a motion for that to approve?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Lowe. Second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Slawski. Any questions, comments, concerns? Seeing none?
Mr. Early?
No.
Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Ms. Coppinger?
Yes.
Ms. Basilea?
Yes.
Mr. Paglia?
Yes.
Ms. Fenn?
Yes.
Ms. Kalina?
Yes.
Ms. Lowell?
Yes.
Mr. Bo?
Yes.
Ms. True?
Yes.
Ms. O'Connor?
Yes.
Mr. Slabowski?
Yes.
And the chair.
Yes. All right, almost there, 5 minutes, just kidding. Do I have a motion for adjournment?
Move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn. Second?
Hooray.
All in favor?
Have a
We are
wonderful
adjourned.
summer.
Have a great summer, everyone.
Yes, have a nice summer.